We're recording.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
This is
Can you please? Okay, no, this is not okay.
I'm sorry. We are recording. This is beyond the service. And you know what? This is unacceptable appearance.
Okay, so we hear people all the time like, I went to this job, I gave a bid, whatever, like, what do I do? And I will totally creep your ass. Like, I will immediately go onto your social media. I want to see what you look like. Like, what are you giving to your customers the first impression? So just so you know, first impressions are first based on your physical appearance, and that is established within 7 seconds. Yeah, we're shallow, Hal. Let's be real. We really do create our first impression based on people, based on our appearance. So if you're coming into somebody's house and you look like John Thompson did when he walked in with his shirt unbuttoned, like, I'm not going to give you that. I wouldn't want to give you that contract.
So you know what? I hear a ton of people talking
And
about.
where were you, by the way? I'm sorry. We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that later.
So I hear a ton of people talking about being the difference in your industry. Appearance is how you do that. And these people that are talking about how to be the difference, they're not even dressed the difference.
No.
You have to think, dress, and act like you are the difference, so you know you're the difference.
You want to make $1 million, so you better look like $1 million.
100%.
I'm being serious. So, like, if you're the type of person to where, like, you think it's cool to wear dirty clothes to the job site, like, I think that for the initial bid, when you're first going out and meeting your customer, you should have a different type of uniform for that. You should be more dressed up, more better suited to where the appearance is more appeasing to the customer, and it makes them look like you're a professional, respectable person. Once you get that bid and you're actually out there doing the job itself, they've already determined that they've bought into you. They know that they're willing to invest into you.
So here's the thing. Visuals mean a lot to a lot of people. So you come to a house. Let's say you get a cold call person, knock on your door. They're coming in here and they're dressed in a suit and they're trying to pitch you.
And a suit.
You're like, this guy is not doing the work. I'm not going to trust a dang thing this guy says.
Oh,
and
true.
Then you get a guy coming in, knocking on the door with a t-shirt on. You're like, who is this guy? Is he the guy that's supposed to come out and fix my toilet? Is he the guy that's cleaning my pool? Who is this dude?
Yeah, you need
Is this my neighbor? I have no idea. If you come in with, hold on, let me finish my point here.
I'll wait.
You come in with a nice, professional looking button-up shirt with a tool bag in your hand and an iPad. This guy's here to do some work and present himself in a professional manner and be the actual difference than what's expected to come to this house.
So John has come up with a really good concept. This is something that we've implemented into our service company is when you first get to the house, not only are you dressed appropriately, but you have a business card in your hand. So you shake your customer's hand with what? Your right hand?
Business
card in the left. So you always have a way to give your customer a formal way of getting a hold of you from the second you get there. You're already presenting yourself that you're that individual from the company that they're coming out. Don't go out there in unmarked shirts, wife beaters, or any of those things. And I know that it's a horrible name for a shirt, but we all know what a wife beater is. It's a tank top. So,
and you know what? We've had people come to our personal house in t-shirts, wife beaters.
Oh my God. They're coming in.
In a professional manner.
And they're like, can I use your bathroom? And then they're shitting in my hallway bathroom. I'm like, go shit in your Home Depot bucket, dude. Like, what are you doing? Like, excuse me, no. Like, you have to understand this is somebody else's home. So the appearance also comes in ways that you conduct yourself during the service itself.
I think one of the biggest points of this whole thing is that when you knock on this door, your customer better identify you as the person that's supposed to be there. So a name badge helps create professionalism.
A belt?
No, I said...
A name badge.
Did I say...
No, I'm adding to it.
Oh, sorry.
I'm adding to it.
Okay,
Sorry.
I thought you said that I was saying a belt, not a name badge.
No. In addition to.
In addition to. You have a name badge, you have a belt, a button-up shirt. That's creating professionalism. So when somebody's looking through their keyhole keyhole? Is that even a keyhole? What is that called? A sight. Their sight in their door.
A sight?
Yes, the sight in their door.
We're going to have to Google this word. Keep going. I'm going to look it up.
They see the person that they're expecting coming to their house. And I think that's very important because For one, I've actually had people, when I knock on their door coming for service, and they're the ones that called me to ask for my ID before I even come into their house. Super bizarre, rare situation, but it does happen. And you know what I do? Is I'm like, I actually have a Crim Shield badge right here, and you can scan this. It'll take you to my criminal background screening, my drug testing, and here's a picture of me with everything that you need to know about who I am and who I work for.
Okay,
so,
it says it's called a door view, but I'm sure there's like a name that we called it since we were kids.
She was looking it up the
a
whole
peephole.
time. This is what my wife does. She's amazing.
Thank God for Eric Ani here. He's telling us, thank God. Hey, everybody, just so you know, Eric Ani is here helping us. Peephole.
Yep.
I'm like, what is that name? It's like a weird voyeur.
And he's also thinking that Devynn's got the lockdown right now of what's actually happening.
I feel like Peephole is like going into like voyeurism. For you guys that don't know what voyeurism, I recommend you Google that. There's a whole entire documentary on Netflix about being a voyeur.
This is really not creating any kind of professionalism here, talking about voyagers.
It's not a voyager, it's a voyeur.
Voyeur, whatever.
Blink 182 has a song about it. It's going to get very serious right now. But basically the thing is like you have to present yourself into the way that you want people to perceive you. If your physical appearance isn't kept up, if you like shave your face, brush your teeth, clip your fingernails, stuff like that, like you may not think is a big deal, but people really do look at those things. So like I said in the beginning of our episode, we are all Shallow Hal, that movie with Jack Black. Like it's very true. We really do judge people based on our physical appearance. And that's really sad because you may show up, have just gotten off of a really tough job, you had a hard time, you're absolutely filthy. Unfortunately, your customer is going to judge you. So I would recommend always keep a second uniform in the truck if you get into that position.
So appearance doesn't just come with actual visual aid. It comes with also being on time, right?
Oh.
Being on time and having proper phone etiquette. So these are things that we'll talk about in the future. You know, these little nuances that have to be there for you to run a professional business if that's what you're going for. You know, it's very important the phone etiquette, how you answer your phone, how you conduct business through verbal communication and nonverbal communication. So those things are also part of your appearance. But today we're really focusing on physical appearance because I think it's very important that you come with a manicured mustache, with clean glasses. I mean, seriously, I know that's weird, but if you don't have clean glasses and you walk up to a house, people are going to think about how dirty your glasses are and like, oh my gosh, it's such a weird thing. But they're going to be looking at your glasses. They're not going to be looking at the service that you're going to be providing. You're going to distract them with other things that you don't want them to be focused on.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah? No?
Clean glasses. I always have to have like a nice shirt so I can clean his glasses. I can't have like a weird sweater because it gets greasy.
Cotton does really good.
So I know I got to wear shirts like this to clean my man's glasses.
Can I use your sleeve?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Because I don't want to get the wrong impression with the people watching the show right now.
I really want to kind of switch gears a little bit, but still keep it to the appearance thing. What about for office staff? So say that you're not doing the face-to-face interaction with the customer. Say that you're in a call center or stuff like that.
So I love this because it's kind of like an independent thing. What I do when I wake up in the morning is...
I just thought of something, so keep going.
I look at myself in the mirror and I think to myself, am I a professional today? Do I feel like a professional? Am I going to act like a professional? And I think that's what you need to do before you roll up to your place of work. Whether you're an employee, a customer, or a business owner.
I have a saying.
Yes, let's hear it.
My saying is, no one's going to take you seriously if you don't take yourself seriously
Absolutely.
first. So have you guys ever heard the saying like you should dress for the job that you want? Like if you want people to take you seriously, if you want to get a raise, if you want a promotion, which we will talk further more on that in some future episodes, dress for the job that you want, not for the job that you have. Physical appearance is everything and it's horrible, but even as an office personnel, like you need to make sure that you have
set the bar.
100%. Make sure you're doing your hair. Make sure you look you don't have cleavage showing. You know, I feel like you shouldn't wear short shorts. I mean, I've worked for places to where you couldn't wear tank tops or cutoffs to work because they didn't want to see your arms. So it's really important that you're conscientious of the way that your physical appearance is communicating to other people in your workspace.
I say this, be the example that you want to see.
Yeah.
Set the expectation for yourself, your coworkers, and your employees. And just leadership alone is going to be what's going to set you to that next level of appearance. Present yourself as you want to be presented to.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you to our great friend Eric Ani behind the camera giving us the answer for peephole. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Please tune in next week and make sure that you listen to more topics that John Thompson and Mr. Eric Ani have on their Instagram pages. OG Plum God, Mechanical Hub on Instagram. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.